Then right back outside the lane. Rossworm for a turnout 12-footer. Outside the lane. Rossworm for a turnout 12-footer.
Rebound for Warsaw. Huss has another rebound for Warsaw. Huss outlets to Bricker, far side. Zartman back out to Bricker. Zartman back out to Bricker.
Neely.
They come to trap
to
her.
Neely.
Cross-court pass,
Zartman
back to Bricker.
Cross-court pass,
Zartman back to Bricker. She's double-teamed. Now bounces it to the near side, Neely, all the way across to Zartman for an open 22-footer. Nope, short. And the rebound's grabbed on the weak side by Norris for Norwell. Then the ball's knocked away from behind by Huss and picked up by Bricker from the Lady Tigers. Back to left side, Zartman. Back out to the top for Bricker. She'll back away from a double team, throw it down to Zartman. Cross-court pass to Neely. Neely splits a double team, kicks it to the left, and it tips into the Norwell bench and out of bounds. 3-0 Warsaw. We played 2.5 minutes. Neely has the ball right in front of the Norwell coaching staff and will lob it into the backcourt to Bricker. Across the line to Neely. Neely on the sideline, Huss. Out to the top, Bricker. To the deep right corner. There's Zartman again for three, and it's in. 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Warsaw leads 6-0 with 5:08 left to play here in the opening period. Rossworm. Reverse pivot. Hands off to Dale. Dale trying to work her way in, but can't get past Kaiser. Now dribbles out to the free throw line. Back to the wing. Went down. It's tipped, and it's picked up by Rossworm. Rossworm at the top, one-on-one against Neely. Fake, steps back for an 18-footer. It rims in. Vanessa Rossworm showing you some touch from 18 feet out, just inside the three-point arc. 6-2, Norwell on the board. Now Zartman whips a pass inside. Neely lost it on the way up. And it's grabbed by Norwell. Then Neely knocks it free. It's still loose and grabbed by Green for Norwell. Ahead to Rossworm. Flips it back to an open Norris for three. And that's way short. And Neely's got the rebound. Warsaw leads 6-2. 4:20 left to play first quarter. Bricker at the top. Trapped. Picks up her dribble. Had the ball knocked out of her hands. And play goes on. Neely. Now we'll bounce it across the center circle to Bricker. Cuts inside, around one, around two, and got fouled on the way in by Olivia Green for Norwell. Her first, out of bounds to the Lady Tigers, the first foul on either team in the game. And Norwell will come with 3 substitutions. Isabella Swineford checks into the game. Ashley Waldman is into the game. And there was one more as Neely accepts the inbounds pass to the corner. Out top for Zartman, back in the corner to Neely. Neely is trapped there. Lobs it out to a wide open Huss. Now left side Bricker. She's open in the corner for three. That's no good. And Rossworm has the rebound for Norwell. The other player that came in is Haley Williamson for Norwell. Rossworm backs in, shoots at lefty. No good over Neely. Huss with her third rebound of the opening quarter. Neely across the line, and her pass is deflected and taken away. Rossworm with the steal. Backs down on Huss, shoots it, missed it. Foul called on Reagan Huss. Her first against Warsaw in the game. Free throws coming up here for Vanessa Rossworm, a 5'10 senior, again, who averaged 22 points a game a year ago to go along with 6.5 rebounds. She had 94 steals in 29 games. Rossworm gets the ball from the official underneath the basket, takes a big deep breath, and puts the first one up and in. She's got all 3 of their points. Reagan Robinson into the game for Alexis Neely at 3:28 of the opening quarter. As Rossworm gets the ball and shoots another one, and it's up and in. And she was their best free throw shooter a year ago at 79%. Zartman trapped on the sidelines, got pushed out of bounds. Foul called. Zartman, that was not really a good pass by Bricker. It put Zartman in a position where all she could do was catch it and land. She couldn't do anything with it. The foul is on Haley Williamson for Norwell. That's her first. Robinson across the line, splits a double team. Now she gets tied up and try to get rid of it. Had the ball taken away. Stolen by Green. Back to Williamson. And then Williamson bobbled it. Is able to get it to Solfrank. Solfrank cuts down the lane, kicks it out. Rossworm, a long three. It's good. Vanessa Rossworm's got 7 points, and Norwell's got 7 points. And Norwell takes the lead for the first time at 7-6. Robinson out top the Bricker. Right side to Zartman. Dribbles the corner, double teamed. Out to Robinson. Now to Bricker. Right side to Zartman as they take turns. Left-handed pass out to Bricker. Skip pass far side. Huss. Kaiser out to Robinson. Cuts in the lane. Double teamed. Ball hit a foot. Out of bounds. Last touch by Norwell. Right now, Warsaw looks very tentative against this 1-3-1 half-court trap. Neely back into the game. Huss gets a break at 2:33 of the opening quarter. Oh, check that. Nope, it's Robinson back out. 7-6 Norwell. Neely to play it in halfway between the lane and the arc, and we have Isabella Swineford and Reagan Huss getting tangled up under the basket. Neely's got the ball, and they throw it inside. The ball's tipped away, knocked out of bounds, and it remains Warsaw ball as Kaiser cut open for a moment underneath the basket. Right now, Warsaw looks very tentative at any pass, and that is exactly what Norwell wants them to feel. Neely to the corner to Bricker. Bricker immediately trapped. Oh, split it with a beautiful pivot. Kicks it out top. Huss for a long three. It's good. She hit 2 in the opener. She's got her first at home and has given Warsaw the lead 9-7. 2:18 left to play here in the quarter. Williamson drives it right, trying to hand it off. It's loose, picked up by the Knights. Solfrank sees a space, takes it in, got around Bricker and scores. Macy Solfrank has 2, and we're tied for the first time in the game. It's 9-9. Bricker had her pass deflected, and it hit a foot. So it'll be out of bounds to Warsaw at midcourt. 1:59 left to play here in the period. By the way, those of you listening who want to watch online, the live stream has been fixed. Bricker cuts in the lane, pull up, 12-footer is good. After 22 on Tuesday, Bricker's got her first 2 here. Warsaw leads 11-9. Rossworm in the backcourt to Williamson, guarded by Zartman. To the right side for Solfrank, back out to the top. Solfrank working her way inside, got her on Kaiser, floats it high in the air and in. Macy with back-to-back baskets, and we're tied at 11. A very energetic and well-played first 7 minutes of the opening quarter of the home schedule for Warsaw and their opponents Norwell. Deep right corner, Bricker catches it, double teamed, jumps a pass to Kaiser, cutting to the basket all by herself for 2. Norwell thought the pass was going to the free throw line, and Kaiser cut it off and took it right to the basket. There was nobody home, and Warsaw leads 13-11. Williamson outside the lane on the right. Picks up her dribble, needs help, and finds Rossworm against Zartman. Trying to back her down in the lane, gets in the lane, takes it lefty, puts it off the glass, a little too hard, no good. Fight for the rebound, a whistle, a held ball, and the air belongs to Warsaw. As Isabella Swineford and Reagan Huss got tangled up. Kaiser's coming out. Kaylee Goneen comes into the game for Warsaw. And here comes Green back into the game for the Lady Knights. 13-11 Warsaw, 48 and change left here in the opening quarter. And the Knights waiting at the midcourt line with the double team. Warsaw navigates it. Bricker, left side for Huss, back to the wing for Neely. Neely down to the baseline, Goheen, back to Huss for another 3. It's in and out. Goheen grabs the rebound, tries to get it tied up, and we're going to have another held ball. And the arrow belongs to Norwell this time. Kaylee did a great job of doing a reverse block out, getting inside the defensive player, but was unable to get the ball in the air before the defense came and tied her up. 18 seconds. At the top, Solfrank for 3, rimming, no good. Rebound grab by Bricker for the Lady Tigers. Up the far sideline for Zartman, throws it back to the midcourt line. Neely saves it. Now Zartman, right side Bricker 3, good. 3 different Lady Tigers get credit for that one, and that's the end of the opening quarter. Warsaw at 16, Norwell 11. We'll start quarter 2 in 60 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Bad Rick, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in and blue. Car stalls won't start. Oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do? Call them boys in blue. I reckon any state and need the best rates. Take the next step, call Record Jeanette. Go with the guys who got the best tools. If you get in a wreck, they'll come and get you. Bad wreck, bad wreck. Oh, what you gonna do? Call Record Jeanette to come and get you. Remember, when you get in a wreck, call Record Jeanette.
For over 50 years, Reinhold and Talmer Eye Care has been caring for families just like yours, sometimes 3 generations deep. From your child's first pair of glasses to your grandparents' eye health, we've seen it all and we care about it all. With 4 experienced doctors and flexible hours throughout the week, we're here to help you when your eyes need us. Call 574-269-3828 or visit ReinholdEyeCare.com to schedule. Reinhold and Talmer, caring for your family's eyes like they're our own.
News Now Warsaw, WRSW, 1480 AM and W259BJ, 99.7 FM, Warsaw, Indiana.
End of 1, Warsaw with the lead, 16-11. The stats through 1, Warsaw 7 of 13 from the field, 5 of 9 from the arc. They did not attempt a free throw. Norwell 4 of 10 from the field in the opening quarter. They were 1 of 3 from the arc and 2 of 2 at the line. Warsaw rebounded Norwell 9-5 in the first quarter. Warsaw with 4 turnovers and Norwell with 3. Now the Lady Tigers have the ball to start quarter number 2. And it's Zartman, Bricker, Neely, Kaiser, and Huss back out there to start quarter 2. Neely at midcourt, Bricker across the line, trapped, trying to shake out of it, and did. Finds Kaiser in the center circle. Left side to Neely. Neely backing up, picks up her dribble, gets it to Bricker at the top of the circle. Started in, then backs back out. Norwell Knights follow her with 2. Neely drives in, down to the baseline. Kaiser kicks it out left side. Huss for 3. It's in. It rattled around and finally went in. And Warsaw leads 19-11. It's an 8-0 run. Shot for 3, no good by Saul Frank. Bricker, the weak side rebound for the Lady Tigers. Jocelyn up the middle of the floor. Takes it to the three-point arc. Now right side, Zartman. Now she finds a cutting Neely. Neely to the right block, puts it off the glass and in. And a timeout has been called by Eric Thornton. Timeout, Norwell. 7:12 left to play here in the opening quarter. Warsaw has scored 10 straight and leads 21-11. And we're back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
When you need anything bicycle related, ride over to Trailhouse Village Bicycles in Winona Lake. They've got top quality brands like Trek, Giant, Specialized, Electra, and Aventon e-bikes, plus great bikes for the kids. You'll find accessories, apparel, and components, along with a service department, bike fitting studio, and a selection of pre-owned bikes. Visit trailhousevillage-bicycles.com or stop by 1001 East Canal Street in Winona Lake. Your complete cycling resource. Trailhouse Village Bicycles.
Now back to the Warsaw Tigers on News Now Warsaw, 99.7 FM and 1480 AM.
Roger Grossman back with you. Steve Scott back at the radio station. Warsaw with a 21-11 lead over Norwell. They've scored 10 straight to build that lead. And now Vanessa Rossworm has the ball. She'll bring it partway up. Throw it to Norris and back to Rossworm. Pass the deep near corner. Good pass caught by Saul Frank, but she was not open, so she kicks it out. And now Norwell will operate their zone defense. Right side, Norris cuts inside, whips a pass across. Rossworm for a 15-footer, and it's perfect. Vanessa's got 9 of her team's 13 points. That ends the 10-0 run by the Lady Tigers. Bricker, cross-court pass, Neely, down to the corner for Haas. Pass was off target. Reagan did good to keep that one from going out of bounds, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Norwell. And Warsaw played in from near the end of the Norwell bench nearest the scorer's table. Now Bricker will walk it to the center circle, goes left, draws a double team, bounces out to Neely. Neely, now she backs away from a double team, lobs it back door, Kaiser for 2. Again, as Neely started to throw the ball, the girl under the basket left the basket thinking the pass was going to the corner. Dale drives in, and a foul is going to be called against the Lady Tigers. And this will be a foul called against Neely. Her first, team's first of the second quarter. Remember, we switched over now, and so the team fouls reset at the quarter. There's no such thing as 1-1 anymore. After the 5th foul, you go to 2 automatically. And Rossworm gets it in and to Green, and Rossworm gets it back. Now throws it out to Norris. Norris at the elbow, backs into Zartman, takes her down the right block, flips it up, underhand, off the glass, no good. Haas another rebound for Warsaw. Bricker in transition, up the right side, backs it out to midcourt. Here comes the trap, she gets around it. Now to Haas, back to Bricker. Lobs to the deep right corner, Zartman, and her pass out top is tipped away and taken away by Solfrank. She throws ahead to Rossworm. Rossworm 1-on-3, ball knocked away. Who did it hit? It hit Warsaw last, and it goes out of bounds. I thought that it hit Warsaw and went out of bounds, and the officials agreed. Not that they cared so much about what I thought. But it'll be Solfrank to play it in. It gets it into Rossworm. She hands back to Macy. She'll turn and shoot a 12-footer, and she missed everything. It hit the backboard on the other side of the square, and Haas has another rebound. Zartman, a catch and shoot 22-footer. No good. Rebound tipped to the corner. Haas another rebound for Warsaw. Then she got spun around. The ball is knocked free, and it's going to be out of bounds. Dale stepped on the end line, apparently, to grab the loose ball, and with 5:26 left to play in the second quarter, Lenny Krebs would like a timeout, and he gets it. 5:26 left to play here in the half. Warsaw 23, Norwell 13, back in 30 on News Now Warsaw.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is the W.R. Hall Insurance Group. Hi, this is Mitchell Hall. For 5 generations, my family's 100-plus years in business are more than just a milestone. We've been building trust for over a century by serving the needs of local clients to the best of our abilities. We offer the best quality service that comes with the experience and industry insight by providing home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance. Let us at W.R. Hall Insurance Group find out if auto owners insurance makes sense for you.
Give us 15 minutes, we'll give you the world. This is News Now Warsaw.
Let me do a mini Tiger Sports Diary from Tiger Talk and tell you that the Warsaw cheerleaders at the state finals in Newcastle today finished 3rd. So congratulations to Carrie Doty and her girls on another fine finish in the 62nd timeout division. And the girls wrestling team opened up their second season of work as they picked up a second-place finish at Monroe Central. Bricker underneath, Kaiser puts it up and in. Kyra Kaiser playing the role of Braley Chastain, who's here to watch tonight, and Warsaw leads 25-13. Kyra just going to the basket when the defense leaves her alone, and there's a steal. Kaiser knocked it free. It's up ahead to Zartman, who's all alone for 2 more. Zartman's got 8. 27-13 Warsaw. 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Norris the line and across and threw it wide, and it's out of bounds. It's going to belong to Warsaw again. Kelsey Wren into the game for the first time this season. She comes in for Reagan Haas. Alexis Neely comes to the scorer's table. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Alexis is going to play the ball inbounds. I apologize. And Neely will bounce it on one bounce to Bricker in the backcourt. The 1-3-1 half-court trap waiting for them at the timeline. Neely now will bounce it across to Bricker. Bricker to the free throw line into a triple team. Skips it across to Neely. Open from 22. No, short. And the rebound's grabbed by Rossworm. Vanessa up the middle of the floor. Hits the brakes beyond the three-point arc. Gives it back to Solfrank. Solfrank out to Rossworm between the circles. Back down into Neely. Back to her all the way down to within 8 feet. Spins the baseline. Off the glass. No good. Neely the rebound for Warsaw. One hands it up ahead. Left side Zartman. Zartman 27 feet out. Out to Neely in the center circle. Right side to Bricker. Bricker double teamed in the corner. There's Wren open for 3. Oh, air ball. And the rebound's grabbed by Solfrank for Norwell. Halfway through the second, Warsaw leads 27-13 over Norwell. Williamson to the free throw line against Wren. Down to the right corner. Shot for 3 on the way by Waldman, and it's good. She hit 2 in the opener against Tippecanoe Valley. She hit 46 a year ago coming off the bench. And she's got one here, and it's 27-16. Neely, left side Zartman from 25. Bang! Her third three-pointer of the game. She's got 11, and Warsaw leads 30-16. Rossworm, far sideline Waldman. Back across Williamson to the near corner. Three-pointer, Solfrank. Too hard. Bricker chases down the rebound. She's trapped in the backcourt. Gets it out to Neely. They have a break if they hurry. Neely, cross-court pass, Wren. Open again. Tries again. Not good. Rebound, Bricker with it out top. Now to Zartman. Takes the 25-footer. Out to Bricker. She shoots from 30. It's good! She was way behind the three-point line. She knocks it down. Timeout, Norwell. It's 33-16 Lady Tigers with 3:05 left to go here in the second. We're back in 60 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Our area lakes might be cold and ice could be forming, but now is the time to dream ahead to next year for a great time on the water with help from Splendor Boats. If this past summer you thought about taking your family's summer to the next level, make plans now to see the experts at Splendor. You can buy your pontoon, custom-built catamaran, or boat accessories at Warsaw's only marina on East Winona Avenue, or visit the original Splendor Boats location on State Road 15 in Silver Lake, and online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats thanks you for a great year and looks forward to serving you even better in the years ahead.
Hi, this is Dave with Flowtech Plumbing and Heating. Too many homeowners in northern Indiana get told they need expensive repairs or replacements they don't really need. That's not right. At Flowtech, we're here to protect you. That's why we offer free second opinions. No pressure, no gimmicks, just honest answers you can trust. Don't let the wrong company drain your wallet. Call Flowtech today or visit us online at flowtechpndh.com. Go with the flow. Flowtech Plumbing and Heating.
Listen to the Tigers anywhere in the world at newsnowwarsaw.com and on the News Now Warsaw app.
What a first 13 minutes of the game for Warsaw. 33-16 leaders over Norwell. And now the Knights have the ball, and Warsaw showing some full court pressure. And it'll be Williamson to throw it in. Rossworm's got it. Now, Norwell's missed some shots that they normally make. So far, they have not been able to put them in. If that changes, this game could change very quickly. Solfrank backs down in on Bricker. Down to the left block, forced it up, forced it in. Josh can't play that any better than she did. And Solfrank put it in with the left hand for the left block to make it 33-18. Bricker down the left side of the lane. Shot blocked by Solfrank. Tipped out of bounds. Bricker touched it last. It's out of bounds to Norwell. Huss to the scores table, and did she get there in time? Apparently she did. Jimmy Arnett stops the clock to let Huss come back in and Wren check out. 2.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Warsaw with a 33-18 lead. Now Warsaw coming with their own 1-3-1 half-court trap. Rossworm across the line. Far side for Waldman. She's trapped. Lobs across to Solfrank. Up end Rossworm. Outside the lane for a fallback 12-footer. It's good. Vanessa averaged 22 points a game a year ago. Had 22 against Valley on Tuesday. And has 11 here in the first half of this game. Zartman from 25 on the left. No good. Long rebound grab by Williamson for Norwell. Knocked away from behind. Stolen. It's Zartman in from the right. Forced up a runner. No good. A rebound grab by Waldman for Norwell. Kaiser's the one who knocked it away originally. Quickly down court. Solfrank puts it up and in, and a foul. Reagan Huss has her second foul. Score the basket for Macy Solfrank, who had 18 against Tippecanoe Valley on Tuesday and has 8 here in the first half of this game. Both teams will make changes. Reagan Robinson will come to the scores table to check in with 1:54 left to go in the second. Norwell within 11. And it's Robinson in for Huss, who now has 2 fouls. Brand new message boards here at the Tiger Den. The giant scoreboards high up have been replaced. Free throw no good by Solfrank. Rebound to Robinson for Warsaw. To Bricker up the far side. And they've backed out of their 1-3-1 half-court trap and gone to a straight man-to-man. Right side to Neely. Now out top for Kaiser. Left side to Bricker. One-on-one. Down to the baseline. All the way in. Banked it. No good. Rebound Rossworm for Norwell. Rossworm in transition. Pulls up at the arc. Shoots a three-pointer and missed it short. Rebound loose. Grabbed by Norwell. Solfrank. And they reload. Waldman. Now to Norris. Norris against Robinson. And a foul is going to be called against Reagan Robinson. It's Reagan's first. And And out of bounds to the Lady Tigers on the third team foul, or out of bounds to Norwell on the third Lady Tiger foul of the quarter. Rossworm to throw it in. And she'll get it into Swineford, who's right in front of her. Then right back to Vanessa, who backs it down, taking Neely down into the lane area. Double team, kicks it out to Norris. Norris now to Solfrank. She picks it up. Norris left alone, shoots for three, way short. Rebound, hits bodies. There's a whistle and a foul called on Norwell. Foul called to the rebound against the Knights. And I think it's on Swineford. It is. That's her first. And the first against the Knights here in the quarter, and there's only 1:03 left in it. Warsaw 33, Norwell 22. Bricker will walk it up, and it's Rossworm who picks her up one-on-one. Off a Zartman screen to the right, now Norris has her. And we have a foul away from the ball. And it's going to be a foul against Warsaw. Zartman's going to get a foul. Away from the ball. Nope, check that. Robinson gets another foul. Boy, I didn't see Reagan anywhere around there. 50 seconds, clock running, second quarter. Norwell with the ball, trailing by 11. At the top, Solfrank. Down to the near side, Rossworm for a long three, in and out. Neely drops down and grabs the rebound. And we have a foul called. And do we have... Well, the referee blew the whistle, but I don't think he's going to call anything. I thought he was going to call a foul, and then the way he moved his arms, I thought he was going to call a double foul, but he called nothing, as best I can tell. Bricker's got it off to the right. Not a Neely between the circles. They run push down. Bricker's got it to the basket, up and in, and a foul. Bricker in double figures again. She's got 10. The foul is called against Norris. That's her first. And Joss shoots for the three-point play. Can't run push down any better than that. Bricker in double figures once again. And Bricker shoots it up there and rattles it in and out. And the rebound's grabbed by Norwell. Grabbed there by Green. Rossworm up head to Solfrank. Across to open Norris. Down to the near corner. Solfrank open for three. Air ball. Foul called. And it's going to be a Lady Tiger foul, I believe. It's Bricker. And that's her first. And that's 5 team fouls on the Lady Tigers. So with 9 seconds left, Norwell's going to shoot some free throws. And who is it? It's going to be Olivia Green, the 5'11 junior. 63% shooter for Eric Thornton's Norwell Knights a year ago. The first one's up and in. That's her first point of this game. She averaged 3 for the Lady Knights a year ago. Robinson out, Huss back in with 9.2 left to play in the first half. Warsaw at the moment leading by 12. Second one up, it's good. Green makes them both. Jada Dale back into the game. Waldman comes out. They're back to the 1-3-1 half-court trap setup. Bricker, near side Neely, 5 seconds. 4, Warsaw's got to go. 3 seconds. 2, right corner. Zartman will force up a 3. It's no good. We've come to halftime here in the Tiger Den. Warsaw 35, Norwell 24. First half scoring comes your way after these messages on News Now Warsaw.
Banking is easier than ever with Crossroads Bank's digital services. Whether you're checking your balance, paying bills, or transferring funds, you can do it all with just a few taps from your phone or computer. It's banking on your terms anytime, anywhere. Visit Crossroads Bank online or at one of their branches in Columbia City, North Manchester, Peru, South Whitley, Syracuse, Wabash, or Warsaw. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where your bank and your life meet, Crossroads Bank.
As one of the leading estate sales companies in the area, Metzger Property Services has decades of communal experience between their qualified real estate agents. Metzger lists and sells all types of real estate at auction or private sale. Whether it's agricultural, residential, commercial, or developmental, there is an agent with the experience you need working for you. For sales or acquisitions, private or auction, give them a call and find out the many benefits of buying or selling real estate at auction. Metzger Property Services, expanding your horizon, generation after generation.
Hi, I'm Alan Aldifer.
And I'm Mike Bergen. We love Kosciuszko County and have had the pleasure of serving our community and clients for over 20 years as Aldifer Bergen & Company.
Now we are excited to become part of the Beacon Point Advisor family. This move allows us to have more time to take care of our clients to help in all of your present and future financial needs. All of our local people are staying and are here to see you on West Market Street in downtown Warsaw. Remember, Aldifer Bergen & Company has partnered with Beacon Point Advisors.
Call the Glass Doctor.
It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and the game is on the line. Ace pitcher Johnny never misses on the mound. He checks the runners, gets the sign, winds up and delivers. Oh no, it's a wild pitch. Look out! If you find yourself on the wrong end of a fastball, call Glass Doctor of Indiana for any glass issue. Auto, home, commercial, or even a custom piece of glass. Here comes the best pitch. Glass Doctor of Indiana has you covered except your eyeglasses and your water glasses. Call Glass Doctor of Indiana to fix your pain.
This is the Warsaw Tigers Sports Network, 99.7 FM, 1480 AM, NewsNowWarsaw.com, and the News Now Warsaw app.
Halftime in the Tiger Net. Warsaw 35, Norwell 24. The Lady Knights, number 7 in this week's coaches poll. That's the one-class poll. Warsaw listed as number 3. Scoring for the Lady Knights, Ashley Waldman, a three-pointer for 3 points. Olivia Green with 2 free throws for 2 points. And the rest belong to Macy Salfrank and Vanessa Rossworm. Salfrank's got 8 points in the first half, and Rossworm has 11. For Warsaw, Alexis Neely, 2. Kyra Kaiser, 6. Reagan Huss, a couple of three-pointers. She's got 6. And then in double figures, Jocelyn Bricker with 10 first-half points, and Brooke Zartman with 11, including 3 three-point field goals. Warsaw led it after one, 16-11. As part of the end of the first quarter and the start of the second, Warsaw went on in a 10-0 run. Warsaw outscored Norwell in the second quarter, 19-13, to put us at 35-24. Warsaw in the lead. Warsaw going for 2 out of 3 tonight against Norwell in girls basketball. The Lady Tiger JV won here in the Tiger Den, 60-38. Charlotte Kessler with 19 points. Dani Rastrelli in her first game after the cross-country season finished with 13 points and 10 rebounds. But the freshman lost to Norwell down in the Career Center gym, 46-12. Again at halftime, 35-24, Warsaw with a lead over Norwell. The first half stats come your way next on News Now Warsaw.
Have you heard the news? Finley & Co. Boutique in Warsaw has just debuted its new fall line featuring the latest fun looks that fit the Midwest mom's budget and style. Hi, I'm Jenny Finley, inviting you to stop in today to check out the latest fall fashions and those viral brands everyone is talking about. From denim to dresses, we help you look and feel your best for everyday styles. You can find us at finleyandcoboutique.com or 217B East Center Street in downtown Warsaw. Finley & Co. Boutique, fitting your fashion that speaks your language.
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon. When life throws the unexpected your way, you don't need a lawyer from a big city billboard. You need someone who knows you, someone who knows your town. At Rock Hill Pinnock, we're not just lawyers, we're your neighbors. We live here, raise our families here, and we're proud to stand up for the people of our community. If you've been injured in an accident and don't know which way to turn, call us at 574-267-6116 and we can help. Rock Hill Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
R&B Car Company in Warsaw wants your car, and we're paying top dollar to get it. At the R&B Car Company Buying Center, our buyers are on site with free appraisals, instant cash offers, and no obligation. Any make, any model, any condition, we'll buy it today. Start at rbcarcompany.com or drive in for a real offer on the spot. Fast, easy, transparent. R&B Car Company. We buy cars. Located on Biomet Drive just off US 30 in Warsaw.
Bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, car stalls won't start, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, I reckon any state, and need the best rates, take the next step, call Records and Net, go with the guys who got the best tools, if you get in a wreck, they'll come and get you, bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, call Records and Net, to come and get you,
Remember, when you get in a wreck,
call Records and Net.
This is Warsaw's Tiger Station. News Now Warsaw, 99.7 FM and 1480 AM.
Halftime in the Tiger Den, Warsaw 35, Norwell 24. Time for the first half stats, and they're brought to you by Beacon Point Advisors, formerly Oliver Bergen & Company. Let them be the head coach of your financial planning team. Same great people at 122 West Market Street, Warsaw, still loving and serving our community even better for all your financial needs. Warsaw in the first half, 15 of 30. That's even 50%. They were 8 of 17 from three-point range, 0 of 1 at the free throw line. Norwell, 9 of 23 from the field. That's 39%. 2 of 9 from the arc, 4 of 5 at the free throw line. Warsaw plus 5 on the rebound, 17 to 12. Both teams had 6 turnovers in the first half of play. Individually, Brooke Zartman, 4 of 11 from the field, 3 of 8 from the arc, 11 points, 4 assists, 1 steal. Alexis Daly with her first points of the season. She did not score on Tuesday, but had 7 assists and 9 rebounds. She has 2 points in the first half. Jocelyn Bricker, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point range, 0 of 1 from the arc. She had 10 points to go along with 3 rebounds and also 4 assists. Warsaw 35, Norwell 24. We start the third after these messages on News Now Warsaw.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitch Reinhold. At Reinhold & Talmer Eye Care, we have over 100 years of combined experience across 4 trusted doctors. That's a lot of eyes and even more care. We lead hometown eye care with personal service and medical expertise you won't find at a big box store. We're located on Center Street Extension by Ruby Tuesdays, open Monday through Friday and select Saturdays by appointment. Book your exam today at reinholdeyecare.com. At Reinhold & Talmer, we don't just check your vision, we protect it.
When you need anything bicycle related, ride over to Trailhouse Village Bicycles in Winona Lake. They've got top quality brands like Trek, Giant, Specialized, Electra, and Aventon e-bikes, plus great bikes for the kids. You'll find accessories, apparel, and components, along with a service department, bike fitting studio, and a selection of pre-owned bikes. Visit trailhousevillage-bicycles.com or stop by 1001 East Canal Street in Winona Lake. Your complete cycling resource. Trailhouse Village Bicycles.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is the W.R. Hall Insurance Group. Hi, this is Mitchell Hall. For 5 generations, my family's 100 plus years in business are more than just a milestone. We've been building trust for over a century by serving the needs of local clients to the best of our abilities. We offer the best quality service that comes with the experience and industry insight by providing home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance. Let us at W.R. Hall Insurance Group find out if auto owners insurance makes sense for you.
Our area lakes might be cold and ice could be forming, but now is the time to dream ahead to next year for a great time in the water with help from Splendor Boats. If this past summer you thought about taking your family's summer to the next level, make plans now to see the experts at Splendor. You can buy your pontoon, custom-built catamaran, or boat accessories at Warsaw's only marina on East Winona Avenue, or visit the original Splendor Boats location on State Road 15 in Silver Lake, and online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats thanks you for a great year and looks forward to serving you even better in the years ahead.
This is Warsaw's news and information station, News Now Warsaw.
Warsaw Athletics wants to thank their generous corporate sponsors for this school year and the following premier sponsors who make live video streaming of Tiger Home sporting events free on the Tiger Broadcast Network YouTube channel in cooperation with News Now Warsaw. Thanks to Warsaw Orthodontics, Boggs Automotive, and Lakeside Chevrolet. And because of that, you get to watch for free if you like, and many of you do, and we appreciate that very, very much. And from the radio station standpoint, we love this partnership with the high school, and we were glad that they asked us to be involved in it. It's Norwell ball to start the third quarter. Warsaw 35-24 leaders in this battle of top 10 teams in this week's coaches poll. The defending 3A champs on the road for the first time this season, taking on the 4A runner-up from a year ago. And it looks like the same starters for both teams as we get ready to rack up the third quarter. 8 minutes up on the brand new clocks here in the Tiger Den. Then off we go. And Rossworm will accept the inbounds pass. And she will throw it across the line to Norris. Norris is immediately trapped and in trouble. And will bounce it up the sidelines for Dale. Out onto the corner for Rossworm. Back up the sideline to Dale. To the top for Norris. Out onto the baseline for Green. Green ran into trouble. Lost the ball. Bricker knocked it away. Neely stole it. Neely up the middle of the court. Right side for Huss in the corner. Now back up the sidelines for Neely. Neely on the weave to Bricker at the top of the circle and now backs it out beyond the volleyball line. Bricker looking. Hands back to Neely on the weave. Neely started right. Now throws it back to the left. They throw it in the post. Bad pass. Good help side by Norris. She came from behind and stole it. And off they go. Rossworm at the other end comes up shooting and hitting. Nobody picked her up. She could have gone a lot farther if she wanted. It's a 9-point lead. Zartman from NBA range in transition. It's good. She was 1 of 8 from three-point range on Tuesday at Snyder. She's got 4 three-pointers here tonight. There's a steal. Huss the steal. Ball knocked away from her from behind by Dale. And then Dale throws it wildly, but it ends up with Rossworm at the other end. Right side to Norris. Down to the baseline, Frank. Back to top, Rossworm. Rossworm. Down to the corner, Dale for a long three in the corner. That's short. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Kaiser for the Lady Tigers. Outlets to Bricker. Bricker up ahead left wing to Neely. Makes a head fake and a beauty. Drives in, puts it up and in. Neely with a head fake that got her defender up at her tiptoes, thinking she was going to shoot the shot. She did not. Norris the other way. Down to Sulfrank, and Sulfrank is going to be fouled by Neely. Alexis with her second foul. It's a non-shooting foul and out of bounds to Norwell on the baseline. Warsaw has no real foul problems. They have Robinson, Neely, and Huss all with 2 fouls. This is not a team that wants to get into foul trouble, however, especially in big games like this. Norris bounces it along the sidelines for Rossworm right in front of her bench, and she'll bring it out top against Neely. She takes her own move, drives in, shoots it, missed it. There's a foul on Neely, and she's got 2 in this possession. So with 6:13 left to go, Lenny Krebs has a decision to make. And he will talk with his 2 new coaches, Ryan Bricker and David Wayne, about that situation. Rossworm's free throw is in. 14 now for Vanessa. Cannot say enough how much I love to watch this girl play. Second one up. That's good too. 4 of 4 at the line, 15 points. Warsaw 40, Norwell 28. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Bricker backs down in on Rossworm, backs her in the lane, fakes, double teamed, kicks it out to Huss. Huss cross-court pass to Zartman out on the right. Now Zartman up the baseline, ball knocked out of her hands, and it will go out of bounds. It'll remain Warsaw ball. Warsaw on the road back into Fort Wayne on Tuesday at Northrop, and they've got a pretty good team this season. We'll be on there at 7:10 Tuesday on News Now Warsaw. And then Saturday, the Lady Tigers will go to Valparaiso. Bricker on the block. Had it stripped away and couldn't get it back. It's grabbed by Dale, and Dale will outlet to Rossworm. So once again, Warsaw's interior game not really clicking through 6.5 quarters. Rossworm pressured by Kaiser. Throw it out to Norris. Now Norris against Zartman. One number 2 against the other. Drives to the right elbow, then spins back, then back to the baseline. Threw up a wild shot, it goes in. Norris shot that one from her hip. 40-30. Zartman in the lane, runs across the lane, puts it in on a foul. Zartman from left to right, from out on the wing all the way to the right block. Banks it home, and there's a foul in the play. Zartman with 16 points. And I think the foul is on Olivia Green. Green with her second. And the free throw by Zartman is in. 17 now for BZ. That's her first free throw of the season. Neely out, Robinson in. 5:20 left to go in the third. Warsaw again leads by 13, 43-30. Warsaw now showing their version of the 1-3-1 half-court trap. Now they lob it out, and a whistle and a timeout's called by Eric Thornton. Timeout, Lady Knights. It's a 30. We take it. 5:10 left to go in the third. Warsaw with the lead, 43-30 over Norwell. We're back at 30 on News Now Warsaw.
Hi, this is Dave with Flowtech Plumbing and Heating. For a limited time, we've got our biggest offer yet. 0% financing for 60 months on new Bryant heating and cooling systems. That's 5 full years of interest-free payments. And it gets even better. You could get up to $3,000 cash back. But you better hurry. This deal ends November 30th. Call Flowtech today or visit us online at flowtechpnh.com to schedule your free estimate. Go with the flow. Flowtech Plumbing and Heating.
Your home for breaking news and weather. This is News Now Warsaw.
Roger Grossman back in the Tiger Den. Steve Scott back at the radio station. 5:10 left to go, third quarter. Warsaw 43, Norwell 30. And it will be out of bounds to the Knights on the sideline near Keaton Anderson's location at the scorer's table. And Norris will throw it in the backcourt to Rossworm. Rossworm will jog it up. Kaiser picks her up. Now Rossworm goes left off a screen, hands on the weave to Solfrank. She backs into Bricker, almost fell down with it. Now bounces out to Dale against Robinson. Spins her into the lane. Dale to the right block, fakes, leans in lefty, shot it no good. Tipped and grabbed by Bricker. Good job by Reagan Robinson to hold her ground. Bricker in transition at the arc against Rossworm. Now she'll back it out and direct a little traffic. Now she'll drive right and throw it out to Zartman. Zartman from three-point range. It's good again. Brooke Zartman's got her first 20-point game of the season. She's got 5 3-pointers. Dale had the ball knocked away by Zartman, and we'll have a whistle, and we'll have a help ball, and the arrow belongs to Warsaw. Good job by Huss to get in there, and the one thing we've learned about Reagan, we saw it in practice before the season started, and these first 6.5 quarters, Reagan Huss isn't afraid to get her nose dirty. She's not afraid to dive on the floor. She's not afraid to do hard things. And that will fit into this Lady Tiger team very nicely. Zartman on the right wing, right in front of the Warsaw bench. Timeout will be called by the Lady Tigers. This will be a 30, and we're going to keep this one here with 4:17 left to go in the third quarter. And Warsaw leading 46-30. The boys' season does not open until the Saturday after Thanksgiving. They haven't even started practice yet. So that will be coming very, very soon. And they will open up on the road at the Birdcage against Columbia City. We'll be there to bring you, once again, JV and varsity action on News Now Warsaw. If you're wondering, if you're a business owner and you're wondering, we have one spot open for the Lady Tiger broadcasts on News Now Warsaw. And we have a couple open for the boys' games. So if you're interested in that, in either or both of those, then please call our office, 574-372-3064, and we will be glad to get you started. 4:17 left to go, third quarter. Warsaw with the ball just on this side of the midcourt line. Bricker into the backcourt to Zartman. Warsaw with the ball in a 16-point lead. Robinson, Huss, near side tipped but grabbed by Bricker. She'll wind it out to the top. Backs her way in on Rossworm, turns in, shoots and shot it short. That's Jocelyn's game. She makes 65% of those, but not so far this season. Rossworm behind her back dribble against Kaiser. Trying to work inside the lane, threw up a wild shot. No good, foul calls. And for really the first time this season, I will beg to differ with the official. I thought the three guys in Fort Wayne did a pretty good job on Tuesday. That was a bailout fault. Rossworm fell down toward the corner of the court and just flipped the ball up off the basket, and Kaiser really didn't do anything wrong there, but picked up a foul, and Rossworm shoots it up and scores. She's got 16 points, 5 in this period. Green out, and Swineford in for Norwell. One more coming for the 5'10 senior. It's up, and it's good again. She's 6 out of 6 at the line, and Norwell has pulled back to within 14 at 46-32. Bricker into the 1-3-1 trap. Sideline to Zartman. The foul line, Robinson makes a good head fake. Kicks it back in the corner, Zartman. Not open. She'll bounce it back out for Bricker for a long three. It's short. And the rebound is grabbed by Rossworm, and she takes off with it. Rossworm has no numbers. Right side for Haley Williamson. Williamson to the baseline against Bricker. Takes her into the lane, kicks it out. Solfrank on the weave. In on Robinson. Banks it up. No good. Robinson the rebound for Warsaw. Outlets to Bricker. Long pass ahead. Kaiser. Spinorama. Put it up. It's blocked. Zartman got knocked over, and a foul is going to be called on Williamson for Norwell. Kyra Kaiser showing you offensive aggressiveness that we have not seen from her. That was a beautiful move. But Warsaw's got two players. Kyra Kaiser at 5'8", Alexis Neely at 5'6", who play much bigger than that, but there are moments where their physical height is a problem. That was one for Kyra. Neely tried to throw it in the paint. Ball knocked away. Comes back to Neely. She got tied up. The ball is going to be saved in. Saved in. Kaiser. Now to Huss. Out to Bricker. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Now Bricker backs down in against Rossworm. Shoots it up. No good. Bricker fights for the rebound. Grabs it. And we're going to have a held ball. And the air belongs to Norwell. Again, Rossworm at 5'10" looks much bigger than what Bricker is. Honestly, it feels like Rossworm is more like 6 foot. And she has long arms. And that's where that shot was blocked. Rossworm in the 1-3-1 trap. Solfrank had an open shot at a three but wasn't ready. Williamson back out to Solfrank. Right side. Cut inside by Waldron. Couldn't shoot it. In the corner, Rossworm will for three, and it's good. She's got 20 points. She's got a 9-point third quarter work and trying to keep her team in it. 2:26 to go in the third. 46-35. Lob inside Bricker. Shot missed by Kaiser. Got the rebound. Whistle. Held ball. And the arrow belongs to the Lady Tigers this time. And it'll be out of bounds right down here below us. And the Warsaw bench not particularly happy with the fact that no foul has been called there. They dump it into Zartman. Back out to Neely. Neely didn't catch it cleanly, so Warsaw will have to reload. Out the top, Zartman with space for three. Long rebound grabbed by Waldman for the Lady Knights, and she heads the other way. They're down by 11. They could get to within single digits here with 2 minutes to go in the third. Rossworm. Guarded loosely by Bricker. Takes her down into the left lane area. Down the left side. Off balance shot. Too high, no good. Rebound, Swineford. Swineford over the top of Kaiser. Now Waldman trying to back in against Neely. Down the baseline. Forced it up. No good. Rebound, Swineford again. Across the lane. It's grabbed there by Green. Or check that, Waldman. Waldman trying to drive into Bricker. Backs her down to the left block. Put it up and in. They got 3 cracks at it. And they're within 9. It's 46-39 with 1:25 left to go. Third quarter here at the Tiger Den. Neely on the hard drive. Put it up, and there's a whistle and a foul called. The politicking that Warsaw had been doing definitely played a factor there. Solfrank with the foul, her first. And Eric Thornton doesn't think so. And to be honest, of the way Warsaw's been defended in this game, that probably wasn't any more vicious than some of the other contact. Neely with 5 points. The first free throw's up and in. Back to a 10-point Warsaw lead, 47-37 with 1:19 left to go in the third. Second one up. That one's good too. Alexis shot 75% from the free throw line a year ago. Reagan Robinson back into the game for Warsaw. It's been a 6-player rotation, but it's been Robinson and Huss that have been switching. This time it's Neely. Rossworm down to the right side. Open. Waldman for a three-pointer, and it's good. Rossworm set it up. Waldman was wide open. 48-40. Here come the Knights. Robinson. Bricker against the half-court trap. Huss down to the baseline. Kaiser trapped, and she's fouled. Foul called against the Lady Knights. Out of bounds. I think it's going to be a foul against Swineford. It is. That's her second. out of bounds to the Lady Tigers. Neely comes in, Robinson back out, Swineford is out, and Green is back in for Norwell. They lobbed inside, and there's Bricker wide open for two. How did that happen? Holy mackerel. Warsaw will take that. And Warsaw leads 50-40. Green, long skip pass across Solfrank. Now they'll swing it back to top. Williamson for a high-arching three. No good. Rebound. Rossworm had it knocked away, gets it back. 30 seconds to the quarter. Shoots from the elbow. No good. Bricker's got the rebound for Warsaw. Bricker in transition. Drives it down the right side of the lane. A floating 10-footer is in. Bricker with back-to-back baskets here in the third. Quickly down court, 16 seconds. Solfrank kicks it back out. Rossworm from 22, in and out. Rebound tipped out and grabbed by Kaiser for Warsaw. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Haas, Bricker, down to the near side for Zartman. Zartman turns and shoots a three-pointer at the buzzer, and it banks wide, no good. Through three, Warsaw leads Norwell 52-40. We start the final 8 minutes of regulation after these words on News Now Warsaw.
Small businesses are the heart of our community. That's why Crossroads Bank offers customized loans and business checking. From startups to established companies, Crossroads Bank is here to support your growth. Visit today in Columbia City, North Manchester, Brew, South Whitley, Syracuse, Wabash, or Warsaw. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where your bank and your life meet, Crossroads Bank.
As one of the leading estate sales companies in the area, Metzger Property Services has decades of communal experience between their qualified real estate agents. Metzger lists and sells all types of real estate at auction or private sale. Whether it's agricultural, residential, commercial, or developmental, there is an agent with the experience you need working for you. For sales or acquisitions, private or auction, give them a call and find out the many benefits of buying or selling real estate at auction. Metzger Property Services, expanding your horizon, generation after generation.
We have your local news, weather, and sports on News Now Warsaw.
After three quarters, Warsaw 52, Norwell 40. Warsaw 21 of 44 from the field, 48%, 10 of 22 from the arc, 3 of 4 at the line. Norwell 14 of 36 from the field, 39%, 4 of 14 from three-point range, 8 out of 9 at the line. Rebounding edge to Warsaw, 23-20. Warsaw with 8 turnovers and Norwell with 9. And it will be Norwell ball to start the third quarter, going toward the east end of the Tiger Den. And it'll be Norris to throw it in, and Rossworm will catch it there. Kaiser was on her hip as she caught it, now backs up to midcourt. Rossworm, right-handed dribble to the right wing. Solfrank up the baseline, around Bricker, puts it up and in. Macy in double figures. She's got 10, 52-42 Lady Tigers, 17 seconds into quarter number 4. Bricker, off a screen to the right. Out top to Neely. Neely looking for Bricker, finds her. Turns and shoots for 3. Rebound, Bricker, back up. No good. Tipped up, no good. Norris the rebound for Norwell. Norris weaving her way through traffic. Right side for Solfrank. Or no, check that. It's Waldman in the lane, a whistle, and a foul called. And free throws coming up here for Norwell. And Lenny Krebs not happy about the fact that no foul was called here. But there was a foul called there. Zartman gets the foul. That's her first. Waldman to the free throw line, shooting a pair. A year ago, she shot 8 free throws. She made 7. And the first one's up, and it's no good wide right. She's got 8 points here tonight, a couple 3-point baskets. She made 46 threes a year ago. One more coming up for the left-handed senior, and that one's no good. Rebound long, and it's grabbed by Neely for the Lady Tigers. So an empty trip there for Norwell, and here comes Warsaw, up by 10. Bricker for 3, it's good. Jocelyn Bricker's got 17. Quickly up the court they go. Waldman from right to left across the lane against Neely. Bounced it inside, knocked away, and Kaiser kept it in bounds. Here comes Bricker in transition. Races around Rossworm. Pulls up at the elbow. Kicks it out. Kaiser open. It's shooting for 3. It's good again! Kyra Kaiser hit a 3-pointer on Tuesday. She's got one tonight. Timeout Norwell. Timeout, Lady Knights. 6:46 left to play here in the fourth. Warsaw 58, Norwell 42. And we're back here in 60 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Hi, I'm Alan Aldifer.
And I'm Mike Bergen. We love Kosciuszko County and have had the pleasure of serving our community and clients for over 20 years as Aldifer Bergen & Company.
Now we are excited to become part of the Beacon Point Advisor family. This move allows us to have more time to take care of our clients to help in all of your present and future financial needs. All of our local people are staying and are here to see you on West Market Street in downtown Warsaw. Remember, Aldifer Bergen & Company has partnered with Beacon Point Advisors.
Call the Glass Doctor. It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and the game is on the line. Ace pitcher Johnny never misses on the mound. He checks the runners, gets the sign, winds up and delivers. Oh no, it's a wild pitch. Look out! If you find yourself on the wrong end of a fastball, call Glass Doctor of Indiana for any glass issue, auto, home, commercial, or even a custom piece of glass. Here comes the best pitch. Glass Doctor of Indiana has you covered except your eyeglasses and your water glasses. Call Glass Doctor of Indiana to fix your pain.
Tiger Talk, presented by R&B Car Company. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on News Now Warsaw.
58-42, Warsaw with the lead after the timeout by Eric Thornton. He now has one timeout remaining. Warsaw has all three of their fulls. Part of the big crowd here in the Tiger Den tonight, right down here below us in the 4th, 5th, and 6th row. The Columbia City Lady Eagles are here. These are two future opponents for them. Next month, Columbia City will be here to take on the Lady Tigers. And then Norwell is in their conference. So they play them later on down the road. After the timeout, out of bounds to the Knights. Rossworm's got it in the backcourt. Now to Norris, still on the near side of the line, across the line left, and gives it off for Waldman. Now Solfrank up the right side of the lane to the block, spins in the lane, lefty shot up, no good, foul called. Bricker, I think, is going to get this one. Yep, Jocelyn with her second. Solfrank to the free throw line. She missed one earlier. She's got 10 points. She missed that one, too. A year ago, they shot 73%. Against Valley, they were 10 out of 11. They shot pretty well against Bluffton last night. This one's up. It's good. Solfrank, 1 out of 3 at the line, 11 points. 58-43. Warsaw by 15. Near side Kaiser against the half-court trap. Now Neely. Neely skips it across dangerously, and it's tipped out of bounds by Waldman. Hartman will throw it in from right next to the Warsaw coaching staff. And she'll lob it into the backcourt to Bricker, who gives it across to Neely. Neely, not a Bricker at the timeline. Here comes the trap. And he bounces it to Neely in the center circle. Rossworm went down. Kaiser kicks it out. Huss open. Three-pointer. Air ball. Rebound grabbed by Waldman for Norwell. Up the sideline for Rossworm. Quickly down court. Solfrank puts it up. And she got fouled by Reagan Huss. Reagan's got 3. More free throws coming up here for the Knights. With 5:57 left to play in the game. Warsaw leading by 15. Solfrank just made one and missed one. She's 1 for 3. The first one's up. It's good. 12 points for her. And now one more for the 5'9" senior. That's up and in. So she's 3 out of 5 with 13 points. And it's Neely's ball at midcourt against the trap. Over the top to Bricker. Bricker to the near side to Huss. Down to the baseline. Kaiser slips it into a cutting Bricker, who banks it in. 19 for Jocelyn Bricker. Beautifully done by the Warsaw offense. Back to a 15-point lead, 60-45. Rossworm off a screen to the left block, puts it up and in, and a foul. They drive to the basket. They get a whistle every time. Foul called and score the bucket. Kaiser gets that foul. That's her second. And Rossworm back to the free throw line. She's got 22 and counting. Make it 23. 7 of 7 at the free throw line. Warsaw with the ball. And it's not a 1-3-1 trap this time. Zartman Back to the basket, 20 feet out, straight out against Norris. Dribbles left, hands off to Bricker. Bricker against Rossworm. Shakes free, shoots from 12, and missed it badly, wide left. And Swineford's got the rebound. You might, if you're watching, you're probably wondering why she didn't just take that ball to the basket. Well, they're not getting rewarded for it, so you might as well shoot it from somewhere out there where you have a clean look. Salfrank backs in against Neely. Puts it up, no good. Got her own rebound. And she missed that too. Right in front of the basket. And Neely has it for Warsaw. 5 minutes left to play in the game. Warsaw leads 60-48. Neely, now to Bricker out near the timeline. Gives to Zartman in the center circle. Zartman directing traffic against Norris. Dribbles right. Hands off to Neely on the weave. Neely gives to Bricker. Going from left to right. Bricker got whacked again, and there's finally the whistle and a foul called. Norris with her second foul. And it'll be out of bounds on the non-shooting foul with 4:32 left to go. It's 8-2.5 to game, final scoring, final stats. Lenny Krebs will come up and say hello to us, talk about tonight's game. Bricker gets it inside. Kaiser puts it up, blocked, but Bricker grabs it, turns, shoots, and finally a whistle sounds and a foul is called. Kaiser got whacked across the wrist. That was not called. Bricker then grabbed, and the foul is called against Norris. And that'll be her third, and Bricker's going to shoot. Hold on. Some confusion here. Are they going to say this is a non-shooting foul? Nope, they're not. Norris has 3 fouls. Bricker gets 2 free throws. This one would give her 20 points, and it's in. 20 points for Jocelyn, 42 in the first 2 games of the season. Bricker to shoot for one more, and it's good. And Lenny Krebs wants timeout and gets it. 4:28 left to play here in the fourth. Warsaw 62, Norwell 48. We're back in 30 on News Now Warsaw.
Have you heard the news? Finley & Co. Boutique in Warsaw has just debuted its new fall line featuring the latest fun looks that fit the Midwest mom's budget and style. Hi, I'm Jenny Finley, inviting you to stop in today to check out the latest fall fashions and those viral brands everyone is talking about. From denim to dresses, we help you look and feel your best for everyday styles. You can find us at finleyandcoboutique.com or 217B East Center Street in downtown Warsaw. Finley & Co. Boutique, fitting your fashion that speaks your language.
News Now Warsaw, WRSW, 1480 AM and W259BJ, 99.7 FM, Warsaw, Indiana.
Roger Grossman, Steve Scott, back at the radio station. 62-48 Warsaw, 4:28 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Tough first 2 weeks of the season for the Lady Tigers. They go back into Fort Wayne on Tuesday to take on a very spirited Fort Wayne Northrop club. And then next Saturday, Lily Barnes and the Valparaiso Lady Vikings will be waiting for the Lady Tigers. You remember the game they played here a year ago? That was a terrific game, and Barnes was unbelievable. She'll look to try to right the wrong that she and her teammates felt here against Warsaw when they played, at the beginning of the year, not over and back. Very close. Rossworm bounced the ball to Williamson. Williamson, I don't think it landed in the front court. Rossworm, Waldman, left side to Williamson. 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Warsaw 62, 48 for Norwell, 3 for Rossworm, and it's good again. What a game she's having. 26 points. 62-51. Warsaw's lead is 11. Bricker, one hands it near side for Huss. Now back out to Neely. Neely skips it across to Zartman. Zartman finds a cutting Neely. Slides the basket off the glass, right side, no good. Rebound grab by Swineford. Swineford for Norwell. There's still plenty of time for the Knights. And they can score points in a hurry too. Waldman off a screen, down the lane on Huss. Down the block, shoots it up, missed it. Swineford over the top of Zartman, no foul call. Play goes on. Salfrank flips it back to Williamson. Williamson down the right side against Bricker. Stopped. Bounce it out to Waldman. Waldman up the left side of the lane against Huss. Holding her ground. Wheels on the baseline. Out the other side to Rossworm. Rossworm backs into Kaiser. Leans, shoots left-handed. Short! And Kaiser's got the rebound for Warsaw. Bricker in transition. Races up the middle of the floor. Then backs out with 3:05 to go. Bricker splits a double team. In the corner, Huss makes a fake. Out around a double team. Out to Zartman. Down to the baseline, right side, Neely. Across the lane, pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Knights. Green back in for Norwell. Swineford comes out with 2:55 to go. Dale back to the scores table to check in for Eric Thornton, and Waldman comes out. Neely to throw it in, baseline right. Looking, tried to throw it into traffic and threw it away, but then Neely comes in and ties it up. And the arrow belongs to Warsaw. Alexis Neely saved the day. That would have been a turnover that would have allowed Norwell a chance to get the lead for Warsaw down under 10, but Neely was able to tie it up and get the possession. Bricker trapped along the sidelines, trying to get out of there, and it's thrown away. Solfrank with the steal. Nobody really came to help her out. They just left her there. Williamson backs down in on Bricker to the right side of the lane, threw it up, blocked out of bounds by Bricker. And Norwell keeps the possession with 2:36 left to go in the game. Again, the Knights, remember, only have one timeout remaining. Waldman runs the scores table again. Checks in for Williamson. This is about three-point shooting. And Waldman's good at that. She's got a couple of those here in this game, and again had 46 a year ago. They lob for Rossworm in the lane against Kaiser. Spins the right hand and puts it off the glass and in. 28 for Rossworm. 62-53. Lob to Zartman on the right wing. Out of Bricker, out top to Neely. To the near sideline to Huss. Huss is trapped, and her pass deflected, but it got to Neely anyway. Kaiser kicks it out. Huss, three in the corner. Good! Reagan Huss with her third three-pointer of the game. Her fifth of the young season. Warsaw back up 65-53. 2:05 to go. Dale, now to Waldman on the weave from right to left. Out top, Solfrank against Zartman. Now back to Rossworm against Kaiser. This is the matchup they want. Rossworm backing down in, turning, shooting left-handed. No good! Huss the rebound. Outlets to Bricker. Bricker up the middle of the court to the elbow. Comes up shooting and hitting! 23 for Jocelyn Bricker. 68-53 Warsaw. 1:35 left to go. Past the wing. Solfrank gets away from Zartman. Cuts the basket and puts it up and in. And a timeout will be called here by Eric Thornton. It will be his last. 1:28 left to go in the game. 67-55 Warsaw. Back in 60 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon. High school sports programs seek to develop excellence year in and year out. So do law firms. At Rock Hill Pinnock, our team of experienced attorneys works together to provide the best outcome for your legal case. Whether it's preparing your will, defending you in a lawsuit, or making sure your rights as a parent are protected in a divorce, the attorneys at Rock Hill Pinnock have the experience to fight for you. Call Rock Hill Pinnock at 574-267-6116 to schedule your appointment. Rock Hill Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
R&B Car Company in Warsaw wants your car, and we're paying top dollar to get it. At the R&B Car Company Buying Center, our buyers are on site with free appraisals, instant cash offers, and no obligation. Any make, any model, any condition, we'll buy it today. Start at rbcarcompany.com or drive in for a real offer on the spot. Fast, easy, transparent. R&B Car Company. We buy cars. Located on Biomet Drive just off US 30 in Warsaw.
Now back to the Warsaw Tigers on News Now Warsaw, 99.7 FM and 1480 AM.
Roger Grossman back with you in the Tiger Den. Warsaw 67, Norwell 55, 1:55 left to play in the game. I'm sorry, what did I say? 1:28 left to play in the game. And here comes the half-court trap. Neely at the line. Bricker, now Neely crosses the line. Dribbled into double team, lost the ball, and it's going to be grabbed by Norwell, and Huss is going to reach in there and tie it up. And it'll be a held ball, and Norwell has the possession arrow. And so it'll be Rossworm at midcourt. Rossworm to the center circle. Now against Kaiser. Backs her down into the free throw line. Couldn't get any farther, though. Now Solfrank to the baseline against Zartman. Now to Dale. Dale backs into Bricker, takes her in, left-handed shot, no good. Bricker fights for the rebound. She's got it. She's got it out of there, and Lenny Krebs calls timeout. Bricker was seated and really didn't have a friend close by until the very last second when Kaiser popped open to her purview. And she takes timeout. Warsaw has one left. Let's take our final timeout of regulation. 67-55. Warsaw with the lead. Back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, car stalls won't start, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, I reckon any state, and need the best rates, take the next step, call Record Jeanette, go with the guys who got the best tools, if you get in a wreck, they'll come and get you, bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, call Record Jeanette, they'll come and get you.
Remember, when you get in a wreck,
call Record Jeanette.
Find out what's happening in your community on In the Know, Saturday mornings at 7 on News Now Warsaw.
Great to have you with us on this Saturday night, the first Saturday night of the girls' basketball season. 53 seconds left. Warsaw on their way to victory tonight over the number 7 team in 4A. What looked like half-court pressure now becomes full-court pressure. Bricker across the line into a trap. Needs to get rid of it, and Rossworm whacks her across the side of the face. Vanessa with her first foul. I mean, imagine how smart this kid is. She's at the top of that 1-3-1 half-court trap, and she's been there. I mean, they played that almost every possession of the game, and that's her first foul, and legitimately so. She's really, really good. Bricker, pass deflected, right wing to Neely. Out top, pass tipped into the backcourt. It's a race for it. Zartman is able to get to it first. 34 seconds. Neely, and she's fouled. Neely caught the ball and immediately was bumped into by Dale. That's Jada's first foul. And both teams now with 4 fouls. So with 31 seconds left, Warsaw will play it in. They lob to Bricker in the backcourt now. They lob to Zartman, not to Bricker. Back to Zartman, back to Bricker. And across the line, and Waldman will foul her. Ashley with her first foul. That's 5. And so that'll put Warsaw to the free throw line. 67-55 Lady Tigers. Bricker with 23 points on the night. And 2 free throws pending. First one's up. It's in. 24 for Jocelyn. Second one up. Perfect. 25 for Bricker. And Warsaw's going to bring in 4 subs here. Bricker, Zartman, Kaiser, Neely all out. Huss stays in with Reagan Robinson, Kelsey Wren, Kaylee Goheen, and Erin McManus getting her first varsity action of the season. 18 seconds to go. Warsaw up by 14. Rossworm on the drive from left to right against Robinson. Spins left, shoots left, shot no good. Rebound, Robinson for the Lady Tigers. 7 seconds to go. Robinson in the backcourt. Now to the near side to Wren. Wren will hold the ball. Time runs out and Warsaw wins. It's over. Warsaw with a very convincing 69-55 win over the Norwell Lady Knights. Post-game coverage begins next on News Now Warsaw.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitch Reinhold. At Reinhold & Talmer Eye Care, we have over 100 years of combined experience across 4 trusted doctors. That's a lot of eyes and even more care. We lead hometown eye care with personal service and medical expertise you won't find at a big box store. We're located on Center Street Extension by Ruby Tuesdays, open Monday through Friday and select Saturdays by appointment. Book your exam today at ReinholdEyeCare.com. At Reinhold & Talmer, we don't just check your vision, we protect it.
When you need anything bicycle related, ride over to Trailhouse Village Bicycles in Winona Lake. They've got top quality brands like Trek, Giant, Specialized, Electra, and Aventon e-bikes, plus great bikes for the kids. You'll find accessories, apparel, and components, along with the service department, bike fitting studio, and a selection of pre-owned bikes. Visit trailhousevillage-bicycles.com or stop by 1001 East Canal Street in Winona Lake. Your complete cycling resource. Trailhouse Village Bicycles.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is the W.R. Hall Insurance Group. Hi, this is Mitchell Hall. For 5 generations, my family's 100-plus years in business are more than just a milestone. We've been building trust for over a century by serving the needs of local clients to the best of our abilities. We offer the best quality service that comes with the experience and industry insight by providing home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance. Let us at W.R. Hall Insurance Group find out if auto owners insurance makes sense for you.
Our area lakes might be cold and ice could be forming, but now is the time to dream ahead to next year for a great time in the water with help from Splendor Boats. If this past summer you thought about taking your family's summer to the next level, make plans now to see the experts at Splendor. You can buy your pontoon, custom-built catamaran, or boat accessories at Warsaw's only marina on East Winona Avenue, or visit the original Splendor Boats location on State Road 15 in Silver Lake, and online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats thanks you for a great year and looks forward to serving you even better in the years ahead.
We have your local news, weather, and sports on News Now Warsaw.
Warsaw wins tonight. Final score 69-55. Lady Tigers are 2-0. Norwell falls to 2-1. Final scoring in the game for the Lady Knights: Addison Doris 2 points, Ashley Waldman with 8, Olivia Green 2, and then in double figures, Macy Solfrank with 15 points and Vanessa Rossworm with 26. For Warsaw, it was Kyra Kaiser, 9 points. By the way, that's a new career high for her. The most she'd ever scored in a game before this season was 6, and she scored 7 on Tuesday and 9 here tonight. Reagan Huss with 9 on 3 more three-pointers. Alexis Neely with 6, and then in double figures, Brooke Sarton with 20 on the first 3 quarters, and Jocelyn Bricker finished with 25. Warsaw led at 16-11 after 1. They led 35-24 at halftime, 52-40 after 3, and Warsaw wins at 69-55. We were tied at 9 and 11, and then Warsaw scored 10 straight points, and Norwell got it to within 8 a couple of times, 9 a couple of times, but never were able to get over that hump, to get it to within 6 or 5 where they could really put pressure on the Lady Tigers. So Warsaw holds on to win by a score of 69-55. We did have 2 lead changes. Those were also in the first quarter of play. Warsaw won the JV game 60-38. The JV is now 1-1. Charlotte Kessler, 19 points. Dani Rastrelli in her first JV game after the cross-country season has ended, finished with 13 points and 10 rebounds. The Norwell freshmen, though, beat the Lady Tigers 46-12. The Warsaw freshman team is 0-1. Warsaw 69, Norwell 55. We got the final stats coming up, brought to you by Beacon Point Advisors, next on News Now Warsaw.
Hi, this is Dave with Flowtech Plumbing and Heating. For a limited time, we've got our biggest offer yet. 0% financing for 60 months on new Bryant heating and cooling systems. That's 5 full years of interest-free payments. And it gets even better. You could get up to $3,000 cash back. But you better hurry. This deal ends November 30th. Call Flowtech today or visit us online at flowtechpnh.com to schedule your free estimate. Go with the flow. Flowtech Plumbing and Heating.
Small businesses are the heart of our community. That's why Crossroads Bank offers customized loans and business checking. From startups to established companies, Crossroads Bank is here to support your growth. Visit today in Columbia City, North Manchester, Brew, South Whitley, Syracuse, Wabash, or Warsaw. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When your bank and your life meet, Crossroads Bank.
As one of the leading estate sales companies in the area,
Yep.
Metzger Property Services
Well,
has
hey,
decades of communal
he
experience between
scored
their
69
qualified real
points.
estate agents. Metzger lists and sells all types of real estate at auction or private sale. Whether it's agricultural, residential, commercial, or developmental, there is an agent with the experience you need working for you. For sales or acquisitions, private or auction, give them a call and find out the many benefits of buying or selling real estate at auction. Metzger Property Services, expanding your horizon, generation after generation.
Tiger Talk, presented by R&B Car Company. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on News Now Warsaw.
Roger Grossman back at the Tiger Den. Warsaw 69, Norwell 55. Lenny Krebs is here. Congratulations.
Good win. Good win. I love our fight. I love our competitiveness. I love how we just go out and compete for 32 minutes. You know, a tribute to those kids sitting in the locker room. How often do you see a team pull Norwell out of their 1-3-1 and force them to go man-to-man? And we did that tonight, and that's how effective we were offensively for stretches. Obviously, some things we have to improve on. We'll go look at the film, but just I'm so proud of those girls and how hard they compete.
Again, another game where you go into it, you know you're up against it size-wise, and your girls came out on the winning edge of the rebounding battle.
You know, and that's going to be the key for us. Can we finish possessions with rebounds? I know we can guard, we can defend, we can do all that. We have to be able to finish possessions with rebounds and not give up second-chance baskets so that we can go the other way. A lot of blockouts taking place. Sometimes I felt like we held them a tad too long and didn't pursue a basketball, but I will take that over not blocking out any day of the week.
Yeah.
And we just rebounded so well collectively. And just, like I said, that's how you compete. Playing hard, working hard says I'm going to block out. Competing says I'm going to block out. And I'm going to come down with the rebound. And we're competing right now.
And obviously, one of the hallmarks of this group of girls is they're really good shooters, and they certainly have shown it tonight a lot better than they did on Tuesday.
Well, that's not a very hard thing to beat with the way we shot the basketball on Tuesday. We know that we're great shooters, and we know that games like that are going to happen from time to time. And we got wide open looks, and, man, they drilled them. And when you get this group shooting the ball confidently, they're tough to defend, especially when you start getting Bricker, who's hitting outside shots, able to go downhill with Zartman on a wing. Once again, it's just dangerous. Reagan Huss, great game from her again tonight. Just proud of our kids. Just a great team win tonight. You know, I know people are going to look at the point column and go, Zartman and Bricker did a lot for us there, and they definitely did. I just think our kids are continuing to grow and mature. Who would have thought that Kyer Kaiser would have a 3 a game? And, you know, the kid has worked so hard to earn that right to shoot that shot. And I have no doubt that if she shoots that shot, that it could go in.
I'm going to have to ask her before Tuesday's game when before last season she'd made a three-pointer, because she didn't make one all last season. And she didn't. She played, a game and a half the year before that. You might even have to go back to her freshman year when she was on the freshman team to find that.
I don't know that she hit one even her freshman year. And, you know, you look at Snyder. That was a big 3 at the Snyder game that she hit. I don't know if she realized how deep she was when she shot that. I mean, big win from the corner today. She's just playing so confident, and the kid is a hard-working, physical, tough kid. And, you know, you go back, and she had an ACL injury, battled back from that, trying to get back in the flow. Last year, you're starting to see Kyer Kaiser come out right now, and I see why. And Elmhurst wants Kyer Kaiser. Her motor just doesn't stop.
I want to go back to Reagan Huss real quick. Here's a kid who, through the first 2 games of the season, has scored 20 points and has grabbed 12 rebounds. And I don't know that you can ask more from her than you've gotten from her, but she has proven to anybody who's watched She's not afraid to get her nose dirty, and she's not afraid to do the hard things that are required to help this basketball team win games.
I think she came in and she was trying to find her place with this group. We saw some struggles from time to time on where do I fit in with this group? What's it going to look like? And I think she's found it. The way she has played the last 2 games, taking good, smart shots, shooting them when she's open, hit a big one in the corner again tonight, rebounding, playing defense. We talked this morning about using Reagan Huss against Ross Worm because I feel like she's another one of those hard-nosed Kyra Kaiser type players. And that toughness, it wears on people. I couldn't be happier with Reagan Huss and how she's playing right now.
Okay, Tuesday, back to Fort Wayne to take on Northrop. That's a pretty good outfit.
When the number one thing I learned about going to Fort Wayne is leave early or you get that Fort Wayne traffic, but it's going to be a tough game for us going to Fort Wayne Northrop. And, we said these first 4 games are going to tell us a lot about this group. And, through 2 games, I like what I'm seeing. We'll find out, what game 3 holds, but we're just going to continue to push forward and get better.
I'm sure the Columbia City girls were here. I don't know if you saw them. They're sitting right down here. I blame it on Columbia City traffic.
Well,
so leave early because of Columbia City traffic.
I saw those Columbia City kids. They were sitting right there. Maroon and an orange gym kind of stands out,
yeah, it does.
Especially when you're playing a blue opponent. But we can blame Columbia City. I'm sure Coach Scherer would take the blame.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Lenny Krebs and the Lady Tigers, winners tonight by a score of 69-55. We'll come back and do the final stats next on News Now Warsaw.
Hi, I'm Alan Aldifer.
And I'm Mike Bergen. We love Kosciuszko County and have had the pleasure of serving our community and clients for over 20 years as Aldifer Bergen & Company.
Now we are excited to become part of the Beacon Point Advisor family. This move allows us to have more time to take care of our clients to help in all of your present and future financial needs. All of our local people are staying and are here to see you on West Market Street in downtown Warsaw. Remember, Aldifer Bergen & Company has partnered with Beacon Point Advisors.
Call the Glass Doctor. It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and the game is on the line. Ace pitcher Johnny never misses on the mound. He checks the runners, gets the sign, winds up and delivers. Oh no, it's a wild pitch. Look out. If you find yourself on the wrong end of a fastball, call Glass Doctor of Indiana for any glass issue. Auto, home, commercial, or even a custom piece of glass. Here comes the best pitch. Glass Doctor of Indiana has you covered except your eyeglasses and your water glasses. Call Glass Doctor of Indiana to fix your pain.
Have you heard the news? Finley & Co. Boutique in Warsaw has just debuted its new fall line featuring the latest fun looks that fit the Midwest mom's budget and style. Hi, I'm Jenny Finley, inviting you to stop in today to check out the latest fall fashions and those viral brands everyone is talking about. From denim to dresses, we help you look and feel your best for everyday styles. You can find us at finleyandcoboutique.com or 217B East Center Street in downtown Warsaw. Finley & Co. Boutique, fitting your fashion that speaks your language.
Now, back to the Warsaw Tigers on News Now Warsaw, 99.7 FM and 1480 AM.
Roger Grossman back in the Tiger Den where Warsaw has beaten Norwell tonight. A battle of top 10 teams in this week's coaches poll, 69-55. And it's time for the final stats, brought to you by Beacon Point Advisors, formerly Aldifer Bergen & Company. Let them be the head coach of your financial planning team. Great people. The same great people at 122 West Market Street, Warsaw, still loving and serving our community even better for all your financial needs. Warsaw for the game, 26 of 55. That's 47%. They were 13 of 27 from three-point range. That's 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. Norwell was 19 of 49 from the field. That's 39%. 5 of 15 for three-point range. And they were 12 of 16 at the line. Warsaw won the rebounding battle 31-27. Both teams had 7 offensive rebounds. Warsaw and Norwell also each had 10 turnovers. And when you consider the level of defense that was played by both of these teams, 10 turnovers is pretty impressive. There aren't going to be too many teams that are going to play against these two teams through the course of the rest of the season and are going to have just 10 turnovers against their defensive pressure. Now, again, these two teams could meet again twice, especially we know that it's entirely possible at the Hall of Fame tournament. Warsaw plays the first game against Evansville Central, and Norwell plays in the second game. So we'll be looking forward to seeing these girls again down in Newcastle coming up at Christmas time. Those are the final stats brought to you by Beacon Point Advisors at 122 West Market Street in Warsaw. We'll come back and wrap things up next as Warsaw wins 69-55 over Norwell. Back after this on News Now Warsaw.
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon. High school sports programs seek to develop excellence year in and year out. So do law firms. At Rock Hill Pinnock, our team of experienced attorneys works together to provide the best outcome for your legal case. Whether it's preparing your will, defending you in a lawsuit, or making sure your rights as a parent are protected in a divorce, the attorneys at Rock Hill Pinnock have the experience to fight for you. Call Rock Hill Pinnock at 574-267-6116 to schedule your appointment. Rock Hill Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
R&B Car Company in Warsaw wants your car, and we're paying top dollar to get it. At the R&B Car Company Buying Center, our buyers are on site with free appraisals, instant cash offers, and no obligation. Any make, any model, any condition, we'll buy it today. Start at rbcarcompany.com or drive in for a real offer on the spot. Fast, easy, transparent. R&B Car Company. We buy cars. Located on Biomet Drive just off US 30 in Warsaw.
Bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, car stalls won't start, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, I reckon any state, and need the best rates, take the next step, call Record Jeanette, go with the guys who got the best tools, if you get